Dead Cat style 802 motors, 4-in-1 flight controller, variable VTX with a D8 receiver. Whew. Talk more like that to me, Stuart. Ever record an entire video and then realize the mic's not working? Woo! That's what I did. G'day, you absolute legends. Stu from UAV Futures here, and let me ask you a question. And no, it's not about my stylish shirt. Have you ever ordered something, totally forgotten about it, it's turned up in the post a while later, and you have no idea where it's come from? You put it on the bench, it sits there, and then one day you're scratching your head and you think, well, what's this thing right here? And let me say, that's exactly what's happened, because this bad boy, I don't know where it came from, but I absolutely love it. And we're also going to be giving it away to you guys, just sharing some of that FPV love. So definitely stay tuned. I'll be telling you how to do that. Super easy. Just leave a comment basically. But anyway, more on that. This, you need to know about it, and I need to apologize to Flywoo because I've had this thing for Lord knows how long, and it absolutely screams. So I'm standing in the studio and I happen to look over. I picked up this thing and said, gee, how high can this be to blind? Let's take it out for a little rip. I still had some charged batteries and I love it. What it is called, thankfully it had in the OSD Flywoo. After doing some investigations, it is their older Firefly. I think I'll put some links down below. Please check them out because there's going to be a few different changes, I suspect, from when I'm reviewing this to the stuff that you're seeing to when they first made these. And it's probably even better. So what this is, this, as a bit of an overview, is a tiny little Dead Cat frame. It's only weighing like 20 grams or something like that. Let's turn this bad boy on. Jumping on there, 20 grams. I'm flying mine around with a bigger battery, which is almost like 13 grams on top of that. So the whole thing is 34 grams, although I would probably recommend a smaller battery. And I think they've got a different connector at the back now. That's how old this thing, that's how long I've had this thing for. It's probably been changed quite a bit. Probably got PH2 connectors or something. Check, like I said, check the link down below. But yeah, it's a tiny little ripper that you can tell how excited I am. You are going to absolutely love screaming this thing around. It's got 802 motors. I got some little Gem fans on here. So they're the Robo motors, 802s. Two little bi-blade props, I should say. 4-in-1 flight controller, F4, and a little analog camera on the top. And it just works. It absolutely screams. Now, it does have a variable VTX. My video was very clear screaming this thing around, which I do like. I think there's probably now some different HD versions as well. But the one part that I didn't like, well, sorry to say, this thing, it's got a D8 receiver built in. That's how old this bad boy is. That it's flying around with D8. Of course, you would expect Express LRS in these tiny little micros. They really are the king of these tiny little form factors. And you'll see when I'm cruising around, I have some crazy close calls, some decent speeds. I actually lose my radio link before I lose my video link. Now look, that's it on the bench. You know, I know I've gone through it very quickly. What can I say? It's a great little drone, Dead Cat style, 802 motors, 4-in-1 flight controller, variable VTX with a D8 receiver. Whew. Talk more like that to me, Stuart. But let's go have some fun, fly around in the field, and then come back and talk about the pros and the cons in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go, you beautiful people watching these beautiful flight footage flying around with the Flywoo. And man, I wish I got to this thing sooner because it was a lot of fun. And in a moment, I'm giving you a heads up, you're about to see the luckiest, most insane gap I think I'm ever going to hit in my FPV career. It's one of those times when I almost didn't realize, like, did that just happen? I didn't quite understand. But let's talk about the little Firefly a little bit. It is an awesome little drone. And you got to remember, cruising this thing around, it is absolutely tiny, except my one problem here, D8, look at this, we've lost our radio link. So that was my one problem. Had to go back up there, and I guess I wouldn't push this thing long range or anything. However, I am sure there is much better receivers out there now. Please check the links down below because I think there's like a lot better versions with Express LRS and all that sort of stuff. However, this little drone, as it stands in its little package, if you can track it down, it was a lot of fun. It felt good on the sticks. It flew fantastic. The only thing I didn't like about it was the range, and I was more than happy with this as an analog. I even actually like the OSD. It's not intrusive. It's not not in the way or anything like that. It's just a great little ripper. Now, coming up in just a moment, you are going to see some world-class or flukish gapping, I should say. I was trying to do some power loops there. It doesn't have quite enough to sort of kick it back so you can do a full power loop, but check this out. So coming around here, and then I have a broken pool light. Oop, what was that? And I dodged through the stairs. Let's look at this in slow motion. What are the chances of hitting that gap? And then as I came out of it, I was kind of like, did that just happen? I was sort of in a state of shock. I felt like I went through the glass or something like that. The ghost, that's what I should call this drone. But look, what do you guys think about it? It definitely was a lot of fun. The dog was absolutely loving it as well. He was completely knackered chasing this thing around. And I am sorry, Flywoo, that it took so long to get this video out. Now, look, if you do want to win this, just put a comment down below. It's not even really it's not like a random giveaway competition or anything like that. Just put a comment down below. Whatever's the top rated comment after my pinned comment, you can have this. We'll get in touch and we'll send it out because I want to share this with some other people out there as well. It's a heap of fun, and look, UAV Futures is all about giving back and just getting other people having an awesome time flying around in the sky as well. If you do want to purchase one though, there will be some Express LRS links down below. I'm just going to link you straight to the Flywoo page. That's probably where you should go check them out. But yeah, all in all, hats off. It was a lot of fun. Once I knew what the D8 receiver could do, I didn't push it too far, I guess, in terms of range or anything like that. But yeah, just an awesome little drone that's like 20 grams or something like that, and you can probably get even more performance. I wanted a little bit longer flight time, so a slightly heavier battery, but on like a 300 battery or something like that, this thing would be an absolute little screamer. Better give the dog a bit of a rest. He's absolutely knackered.
Rightio, so there it is. There's my review of the Flywoo Firefly Nano, whatever it is. Check the link down below. You might be wondering, Stuart, can I have that drone? You are absolutely right. Yes, you can. All you got to do is put a comment on the video. Whatever is the highest upvoted comment on this video, well, you we'll send this out to you. So we'll get in contact. We'll find some way to say, hey, this drone is all yours. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. What I would say, if you're going to do a comment, upvote someone else's as well. Put your own comment in there, upvote it, but also go and share the FPV love. Upvote someone else's comment. A big apology to Flywoo or whoever sent me this. I am sorry for you that it took me so long to review this, and I am also sorry for me because this thing it's just a lot of fun that I wish I could have told you guys about sooner. Why didn't I review this thing sooner? Oh, that's right. COVID, depression, anxiety, lockdown, babies, all that sort. Anyway, that's gone. We're here now. We're reviewing this. We're having some fun. So look, hope you guys enjoyed it. I would like to say a huge shout out. My Patreon has been blowing up. So thank you so much for all you people who are supporting my Patreon. If today is the day you would like to support me on Patreon, so maybe we can make more videos like this and you would have seen a lot more on my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm going to try and contact Flywoo so we can get some more little reviews for you guys out there. Share that FPV love. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Sorry I forgot to turn the mic on. This is like the second time I recorded this. Subscribe for more FPV related content. Be kind to each other. The cockatoos are going crazy out there. Be kind to each other. Most importantly, be kind to yourself. Why? Because you deserve it. And yeah, look, let's share this. Oh, I want to contact you, please. I want someone to have this drone. I want them to have fun with it and cruise around. It's just such a shame it's not Express LRS, but maybe I can throw some of those receivers in, if you're lucky. All right, no worries. Happy flying.
Talk more like that to me, Stuart.